Where will you be next year? The long term goal must be planned. This is episode number 299 of the My Online Toolbox weekly quick tips. We're focusing on all aspects of marketing to help you grow your business with more quality leads. We want to remind people of a very important workshop that we're starting the year right out of the gate with something on special on Thursday, January 11th. It's a blueprint for sustained business growth. A contractor shares his story. We plan to be having many permutations of this, but it starts right early with a company that we want to have you imagine rewinding the clock to the day you launched your business. And what advice would you give yourself? Well, you have to join us as we present the success story of a really diversified remodeler, home builder, and general contractor. He learned a lot since we started working with him back in 2015, and we're offering an active participation opportunity between all the companies that join us and other consultants who helped us along the way, with the contractor taking center stage. There's limited seats available, so there's a couple of ways to check it out. If you're just listening to this, you'll have to go to the markupandprofit.com website /markupandprofit.com/event/ and the full phrase of a blueprint for sustained business growth, one contractor story, putting a hyphen in between each of those words. Or, of course, you could just go to the My Online Toolbox Facebook page and find it out from there. Previously, last week, we were talking about what would you say to a younger self if you had to do it all over again, which led into this week's episode. The week before that, we were talking about learning the difference of working smart versus having a working harder mentality. All of you will work harder. Many of you will not work smarter. Check out that episode so you could clearly distinguish the difference between the two. This week, we're ending the year with a very simple question of where will you be next year? The long-term goal must be planned. And we want to remind many of the people listening to this, especially the My Online Toolbox listeners, it's a very simple question. Did you or did you not in Q3 and Q4 of 2023 take us up on our offer to revisit the marketing plan? And if you have not, you have to realize, and if you have to look up at the screen because you'll see 2024 slightly diminishing, well, right out of the gate in January, February, March, if you've done no planning, the reality is you are missing out on the few critical months to change how you're going to look at the end of the year. But even if you did miss out, please just send us an email. You know how to contact us so we could jump on the bandwagon of getting your marketing plan update. And even if you're losing just a couple of months, at least you're not going to be losing more than a half a year. 2025 comes in the blink of an eye. And the way we like people to think of this is when we said, will you be next year? What we really mean is, where will you be in 2025, not 2024? The vast majority of you, unfortunately, 2024 is mostly going to be riding the wave of the same old with complacency, hopefully taking you in the direction that you want to be. But if you're not making any concerted effort to make a change, the reality is 2024, it may be slightly worse, it may be the same, it may be better. But you're going to be riding the wave and just hoping for the best, but not enhancing the wave's strength with an objective. So please take that into consideration, which is why we're showing 2024, 2025, and 2026. The reality is, especially when it comes to marketing, everything, even when you're lucky, is a minimum of 3 to 6 months out, but the reality is most objectives are met for 6 months and 1 year out, and then on a continuous basis does it strengthen. So please, again, if you've not taken the opportunity to review the marketing plan update communications we sent you at the end of 2023, which is okay, just reach out to us. Let's get started so we don't let half of 2024 slip by us. For everybody else, you have to remember that planning without any basic plan, you're never going to get to the objectives. So you can't just have wishful thinking guide your company. So take a moment and ask yourself, when we say, where will you be next year with a long-term goal? Did you have any real planning for 2024, or is it smart now to start making changes so you have sustained growth and efficiency gains in 2025 and the years to come? We want to remind people that you could follow us My Online Toolbox, episode number 299, if you could believe it, which is going to lead into a wonderful episode 300. We can't wait to touch on base on that topic next week. But go to the My Online Toolbox Facebook page, like a few of the posts, and even make a comment or two, just so we know that you're there. It doesn't matter what you say to us; just give us an awareness that you're paying attention to these things. Same thing if you follow us on the YouTube channel. Also, the difference is on the My Online Toolbox Instagram page. That is where we are showing on a weekly basis too the best featured projects, not a cool project, but showing how we consistently market these projects on an ongoing basis. Doesn't matter whether you're a remodeler, a roofer, a home builder, a painter, a window specialty company, or any other specialty contractor. You have to follow that to have sustained interest in making sure that your marketing doesn't go dormant over a period of time. For those of you new to the My Online Toolbox Orbit, please make this simple change. All you need to do is sign up to the industry specific marketing education classes, even just the basic class, to teach you how to generate more quality leads to your own website from a branded perspective. We're not just talking about generating leads, we're talking about focusing in on more quality leads. Just go to our website and guide yourself to the basic education class to begin that journey of change for 2024, 2025, and years beyond. This is My Online Toolbox, providing weekly quick tips and reminders in all facets of marketing. And we want to remind you to start planning yesterday for next year's marketing and profits. Have a happy new year. Have a healthy weekend. And we can't wait to see you to start the new year with our 300th episode. See you next week.